Please relax and prepare for takeoff.
Oh, we will jump ahead on this. Yeah, whatever. Let this just feed into the next one. Hopefully it plays the next track. Play the next track. There we go. Just double check this order.
Monday warrior, me fried. The day sounds so you me fried.
3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The linen one now.
His reserve a quiet defense, writing out the day's events. The river. What do you say about his company is what you say about society. Catch the myth, catch the myth, catch the mystery, catch the drift.
All right.
Love and life bodies, maybe as the skies are white. Some say he gets high on you.
Let's do it. What is up, everybody? What is going on? Welcome to anybody who came over from Cajun Roots. Hope everyone's having a good day. Started off. So after the poop turd crap day, that was Tuesday. Tuesday. Decided to run a sale on some stuff. Had some, whatever it was, it worked. Had a back to decent day yesterday. Definitely helped along by one really good postcard sale. Somebody came in and bought 7 Tennessee courthouse postcards. 6 of them real photo. He came in at $15 a piece on the real photos. We went back and forth. We eventually settled on 30. Most of them were listed at like 55 and 45, which is, I've been selling these off in the for the most part, like the 40 to 50 range. And I bought like a huge collection of them last year. So they sell pretty consistently. And having one come through, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for 5 of them for $150 plus a couple of cards on top of that was definitely awesome. Total sale was about $165 plus shipping. Oh yeah, can I turn my volume up a notch? I can't. Here, maybe I can do that. Does that help? Is it using my right? I'm wondering if it's using my my good microphone. Let's see, audio. It's not my pile. There we go. Does that sound better? Is that better? Can you hear me now? For some reason, it was on my webcam microphone, not my pile. So hopefully that works better. So I know that, if you guys are ever having that problem, please let me know and I can look at it and hopefully fix it. I know I promised a haul video yesterday, but I checked my tracking and the other 3 packages are coming in today. So maybe we'll do like a teaser on the media at the end of this video, and then we'll do when the other ones show up, we'll do those other cards. So, all right, I'm going to send this out we're going to do this. Use these ones that I hate. I'm going to send this out padded flat rate, I think.
know what? I could probably get a couple of extra flats out of this thing. My X-Acto is wearing through the table here. I'm gonna have to go get a different piece of wood. Hopefully hardwood. Maybe not. Do I want to ship this? I do. I think just priority mail envelope. Pretty well protected. So, how's everyone doing today? Oh, whatever. Who cares if I get a thumbs down? You can all thumbs down. It doesn't matter. If I'm not pissing at least one person off, I'm not doing my job. Envelope, review purchase, confirm and pay. And we're off. I need a bin. Done. All right. Let's do these other postcards here, so I can sit down and, you know, whatever. Oh. Yeah, so I was I know a few of you came over from Joey Bada Bing 22 on the Cajun Roots reseller channel. It's been fun to watch him learn stuff as he goes along. It's going to be really interesting when, you know, I think for a lot of resellers that when you do this, you know, you eventually, as you grow, and the $1 Million Peddlers talked about this last night as well. Like, there's a point where you start realizing that there is a white cutting board on top of, yes. I've got you know what? I've got this big glass cutting board thing upstairs that's like what do you call it? It's Corningware, and it's huge, and it's like new old stock. Maybe I should just go grab that now. And I kind of don't want to ship it, but that would be awesome. I know one day I'm going to break it, but whatever. I'm going to go grab it right now. Let's do a live eBay room upgrade. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. This has been sitting in my death pile for, I don't know, 2 years. And it's like cut on it without cutting into it. It's definitely vintage. It's got some wildflowers on it. But new old stock. But it's like enameled. I don't think that's glass. I thought it was, but it's enameled metal. But it's kind of the perfect thing, right? Let's give it a quick test run. On this Ray Conniff Singers thing. We'll do this one. Oh, that's nice. Why didn't I think of this before? Like, the knife just, like, is so good, it just slides right off of that. That's pretty great. Nice. Thank you, Fishin' and Pickin', for making me think of that. That was a really good suggestion. Duct tape it down. Oh, thank you. You know, I've had this for a long time. I don't drink Coors Light, or what is it? Miller Lite? Whatever. I don't drink light beer. But I like the jacket. And it was a little chilly this morning, and I'm like, you know, I'm from the Northwest, so we know how to layer. But I figured I'd do it with a little vintage style. All right, what am I doing here? This is this. There's that. Dough. And I'm still standing. I'm going to sit again. Yeah, if I ever find a huge cutting board, but man, that thing is pretty awesome. And it doesn't really move. It's got those little rubber feet on it. And I'd like to, you know, it's I want to be able to move it out of the way. If it ever is in the way. Sold another postcard here. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, Cameron, my whole next like 10 days is probably going to be listing. My guy who, oh, what's going on there? Huh? That'll be fine. We'll just fix that and has some more stuff for me. I have a metric butt ton of stuff showing up from Denver today. We'll do the media unboxing here in just a little bit. What else? I'm trying to find a bigger postcard collection to buy. Like one that I can run out for the next couple of months. Papa, yeah, I like IPAs really though. Like I'm more of like a craft cider drinker, to be honest. I do like some IPAs, but there's this thing in the Northwest where it's like seems like every brewery just wants to punch you in the face with hops, which like I don't need that all the time, but it I like a good white beer. I like a good like stout. One of the best beers I ever had was it was like this dark ale that they had aged in whiskey barrels and then had mixed it with cherry and orange peel, like had like whatever fermented it with that, so it basically tasted like a delicious ale version of an old fashioned, if you know what that drink is. And it's, oh my god, I wanted to, like, I wish it was non-alcoholic so I could just drink that forever. Oh, so good. Like IPAs are okay, but like enough is enough. Like, come on. Like, I don't need like my beer to be also an anesthetic on the first one. All right. I'm going to throw this next one up on the screen real quick. Popeye, I think you might dig this one. This one's actually really cool. I had a couple of these. This is the second one to sell. Where is it? Here it is. So this one is not even so much a postcard as it is, I think, a historical document. Which every now and then you get that sort of crossover between the two things, and this is one of them. Here it is. And I think you might like this, Popeye, because I know that I think you mentioned you were in the Navy, if my memory serves correct. And I'm not exactly positive how to pronounce this, fossil log or fossil log. But basically it's like everything that was going on the USS San Francisco this day in 1914. But it's also a postcard. So, and it's got the USS San Francisco postmark. Yeah. Easter Sunday, March 27th, 1914. Leaving alongside the deck, Nichols Navy Yard for return from Liberty at 700. Started watch, left ship at 1 p.m. Let's see here. Monday, quarters for physical and loading drills. All hands taking on commissary chores and straightening out target gear. Liberty for married men and inhabit streets of Norfolk only. Memories in the evening. Tuesday, all hands. So basically, this is just a log of the events on ship this week. This is World War I era. There was some cool thing here. Friday, general quarters for gun crews only. A cold day. Wind down towards noon. Sent repair parties for drafts, Florida and North Dakota. So I remember this now. So basically, like I looked up the history of the ship. And this is the week that they, just before they went off to World War I, they sailed down to the Caribbean, basically for like target practice and training, right? So it wasn't basically like exercises, right, before they head out. Watermelon IPA. Nope. Pass. So yeah, that was a really cool one. And I actually found this one in an estate mall. I think I paid $1 for it. So that was a good pickup. It sold for $55 plus ship. And it took roughly a year. I knew it was going to have to wait for the right buyer. So and we'll even crap. I'll be right back. Sorry. Neat. Oh, that's crazy that's like that. We have here, that's a museum in Bremerton. I forget, the USS Turner Joy. Which is really cool. Like I've been in it several times. It's not as old of a ship, but it's pretty cool. No way. Small freaking world, guys. That's hilarious. I bet Popeye knows Mark's brother. You saw it here first, folks. Jackass Retro bringing the postcard world together one spook at a time. Sold a Vidya game. Actually, you know what? This is a Kodak 6100 disc camera. I included some film with it. I got this at the my first yard sale of the year. It's already packed because somebody ordered a different camera and I mistakenly grabbed and packed this one. We'll just cover that up. And I caught it before it went out, luckily. But I just left it packed. These things aren't big money, but because I had some film along with it, I got a little bit better cash out of it. What did the camera sell for? I'll show you what it looks like too. These aren't amazing money, and it took a couple of months to sell, but still. If you get the film along with it, you're going to do better. So there's the camera and the film. They look like that. They're like pocket size. Very thin. You put in the discs. That's just me showing the viewfinder. I always try to take a shot through the viewfinder so they can see it's unobstructed. Yeah. There we go. And it sold for some money. $21.21 free shipping. I'm down to well under 500 items with free shipping now in the store. So good morning, Perlini. How are you? The nice thing is there was still some film in it, so I was actually able to test the camera. And this is going global shipping program, which means I don't ever have to worry about it getting jolted or whatever. It's eBay's problem now. What do we got? Sold to Burke. Elementary Surveying by Breed and Hosmer. I bought a bunch of surveying books for like 25 cents a piece at an estate sale in California 1 year ago. And this one sold for $5.91 plus shipping. $3.95 shipping. So it's going to go, you know, whatever. It's not big money. I kind of don't care on books sometimes because they're so easy to list. Nope. Maybe just use another one of these and then I'll wrap it. As you can probably gather, I'm really trying to get rid of these annoying boxes that I hate. Kind of doesn't matter. Put it in the bag, ship it out. I like this surface. I'll be honest. I think it's a good upgrade. You know, I'm fine. I'm fine with lurkers. I'm a lurker on most channels, so it ain't no thing. All right. You know what? We're just gonna do this for this. Man, I am finding all kinds of uses for these Barbra Streisand records. Next up, this is one of my few retail arbitrage things. This is some Spider-Man slime, and it picked it up at Walgreens Christmas clearance 2019. I paid like under $1 for everything that I got from that, so. It sold for $6.76 plus shipping. So I started with like 8 or 9 of them, and this is the last one. So, or wait, I have one more after this. Let's see here. Yep. I don't care. I'm not going to get 2 ounces. Maybe I will. Let's see. find out. That can probably get used. Nope. Same. Sold a shirt. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren. This came out of the eBay I bought out. I do need to remove some cat hair as you guys have, if you've seen any of the basement stuff, Windy Lou has been creeping into one of the bins and sleeping in it while I'm work down there. And this shirt was in that bin. So there's a little bit of cat hair on it, nothing too crazy. I don't advertise that I'm in a pet-free household, so. And according to Tommy, everybody washes their clothes once they get it anyways. So, someone complains, I'll just say, I learned it from someone who is dumb MFer. Yeah, Popeye, thank you for that reminder. I kind of got the sense they were being facetious, but I'm going to do. That's a good reminder to do that, anyways. Follow the leads, right? I spent enough time in sales. I should know better. Next, I sold another one of these Seahawks keychains. New old stock. I am going to borrow one of my, not one of those ones. I got 4 of those at a at a yard sale. I think for like 50 cents a piece. And the first one sold full price, $21. This one was on sale for $18.16. What's going on here? There we go. A million postcards at a penny a piece. Yeah. Oh, Papa, I found my first Halloween postcard ever. It required me, like, I told the story the other day, but meeting the whitest of the white ladies ever. And at, like, on a dark street in suburban Denver, Colorado. And buying a unsorted collection, blind mostly. But it worked out. It's not like a freaking Halloween clap saddle or anything, but it's my first in the wild like postcard, Halloween postcard find. So I'm excited about it. It's just a black cat and a pumpkin, but for little old me, postcard noob, pretty exciting. It did have the collection had a lot of great Santa postcards though. It's only about 150 cards, but and I'd say like, maybe 20 of them were crap floral greetings. This is, I forgot to mention, one of the fake Tiffany solid brass belt buckles. Talked about them before. This one, we'll throw it up on screen. We'll talk about it again for those who may not have. All right, so these are pretty cool. So this is very antique looking belt buckle, right? For Propert's leather saddle soap. There we go, saddle soap. On the back here, you see this like manufactured by J. Purdy, which is not true. You see this Tiffany logo, not Tiffany. Totally bullshit. So in the 70s and early 80s, these things started showing up at antique shows and gun shows and, people selling them for like lots of money. And the story behind these is actually pretty cool. I'll drop you the link to this. Here it is. Here's the story. I'll drop a link in the chat for you. It's actually a pretty fascinating story. But it's we're far enough away from it now that even though they're fakes, they're now their own collectible. So I bought a big collection of these, knowing full well the story, a couple years ago. And it was a lot of like 55 of them, and I paid $300. And I've sold them anywhere from, this is kind of towards the low end, around 18, 19 to 50 or 60. And my listings all disclose that this is not legitimately a Tiffany belt buckle. And it sort of explains the story. Which, you wouldn't think there'd be counterfeit belt buckles out there, that's not like Louis Vuitton or something like that. I mean, I guess it is Tiffany, but, counterfeit belt buckle, kind of weird. All right, this is the N64 memory expansion pack. I pulled it out of the N64 that I sold. Bought at the last yard sale before I went where I got all the ham radio stuff. It was on sale. Somebody bought it for $42.46 plus shipping, I want to say. Yeah, $42.46 plus shipping. Sold a record. Duran, Union of the Snuck. Union of the Snick. What did this sell for? $12.95 plus shipping. And it's not a LP, it's a 12-inch maxi single, which probably doesn't mean a lot to most of you. But basically the maxi single was geared towards DJs and producers. It would usually include the actual single, probably an extended mix of it. Then you would get the instrumental and the a cappella tracks separated out. and oftentimes a remix of the original as well. And they basically would make it easier to mix from one record to another. You know, you could do things like lay the acapella off one single over the track of another. Like a really good example of that would be, you know, a really easy one, like DJ 101 is Madonna and Michael Jackson, Into the Groove, and Billie Jean, I think, is the one that is easy. It's basically like the same BPM. You don't have to do anything to it. This is also going global shipping. Sold a Texas Instruments TI-86. This is old school. This goes to like back in my day in doing calculator stuff. Why is there this piece of tape on it though? Do I care? I don't think I care. Man, it cuts so nice. This sold for $16.96 plus shipping. Ooh. How do postcard sleeves end up smelling like jock straps? I mean, was somebody like put it in storage? You should have sold it on Poshmark. All right, here's the Vidya game. Scars for N64. This also came from the that garage sale. Sold for $18 plus shipping. It was on sale. Somebody sent me a message, asked if I would take 18. I said, fine. It's probably worth a little better than that, but I'm happy with it. It's basically 100% profit at this point. And I actually made a little bit on the shipping as well, so... Hello, Shrieker20. Welcome. Your name. Thank you for joining. And price is so high that I'll never sell them. They get that gummy feeling. Yeah. I bought a big lot of used penny sleeves. And I'm actually, like, I was expecting fully, like, 25% of them to end up being not usable. And, like, I'd say, like, 50% of them were, like, brand new. Like, had just come out of the package, didn't even look used. I've probably only had to throw away, like, less than 10% of them. About 20% of them were continental size, so I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do with those. All right, next. This is a KD Manufacturing Company oil strap wrench tool. Neat. Sold for $15.26 free ship. And I really don't need to do much with this one, so I'm going to bubble it, throw it in a cardboard mailer, and call it a day. I am going to do a little bit of manipulating here. I can't remember if I from my guy, or if for my guy, or if it was in that toolbox I had in the garage. getting down to it. Sold a Franklin Spelling Ace. Works fine. I know I got this in Idaho on my last trip at the thrift shop there. Paid 25 cents. Sold for $7.61 plus shipping. These things are like, they always sell. They're super easy to deal with. So for 25 cents, they almost always work. They don't take up any space. They don't take any time to list. Just basically one and done. No. Easy ship. And are we down to our last thing? I think we might be. We got two things. And another thing that I picked up on that Idaho trip just sold. Maybe what I'll do is get this stuff shipped, and then we might pop into the basement, do a little bit of shipping overtime, and then we'll do the first of the unboxings, which is just media, probably not terribly exciting, but still, I feel like I got some pretty good stuff. We'll comp it live, because honestly, I don't really comp when I'm out in the wild. Most of the time, I know what I'm looking for. This is some sheet music. Dawn, are you here? Hi, Buster. Hello. You want to say hi? Okay, come on. Say hi. Say hi to the peeps. Not at me. Say hi to them. And don't wreck my bitchin' coat. Hey. Oh, you tried to bite my nose. You saw that. All right, let's get you a treat. Be right back. Come on. Warming up a little bit. Don't need the coat. So yeah, Sound of Music, sheet music, $9, free ship, on sale. No biggie. Nothing to see here. Moving along. So, I know of another postcard collection that is sizable, that is likely to hit the market. Very soon. And it honestly came from somebody who had no idea what he was doing selling them. So, yeah, Popeye, those dental tools I know are like super crazy money when they sell. I would just like bite the bullet and just bore yourself to death and list all that stuff forever. All right, sold. This thing took forever to sell. It's a Wonderwall entertainment projector. It's in the box, but I am not going to ship it in the box because I will lose money. And it was not sold with the box either. So I would prefer to make money than lose money. Normally I would zip tie. Man, this thing's been in my store for so dang long. And I think that will probably fit. How much does it weigh? First of all, 4 pounds. Probably going to go. It's going to Florida, of course. Will that fit in a medium flat rate? I feel like it will. It will not. It wants to, but it is not going to. So it will go for sure into a large flat rate, which is cheaper than the alternatives. I'm only making like $5 or $6 on this thing, but I've been looking at it. This is probably one of the first like thrift shop items I picked up. I think I paid a couple of bucks for it, so I'm actually quite happy it's going. Man, I feel like I'm not going to get this down to where cubic makes sense. This is the only way it's going to work. Unless, wait, no, I'm shipping it priority. They paid for it, so I can't go FedEx or UPS, which probably wouldn't be that much cheaper anyways. Yeah, this was definitely like a Matt's early days of doing eBay by himself bad buy. Am I out of that free UPS stuff? I am. Hold tight, I'll be right back. I have more of it, but since it's flat rate and I don't care about the weight here, and avoid fill with the heavy duty stuff. I don't want to avoid fill with that. I don't know what I want to do with it, but I don't want to avoid fill. What am I making off this thing? I am making like $9 before fees. So probably $6 after fees, which is better than no bucks, which is what it has represented to me up until now. All right. Okay. And then there is an item in my ex's store. Get that out real quick. This is a Mary Dank's best recipes for using the versatile Velveeta. It's like these little recipe pamphlets, advertising pamphlets. They're pretty cool. Definitely vintage, really cool graphics. My ex has a real thing for photos, vintage photos of advertising photos of food, which I agree with her. There, a lot of times, like the weird coloring they do of like food advertising back in the day, where like steaks are bright red. So this sold for $10.80 plus shipping. Definitely a nice little sale for her. And I am going to that. Hey, Justin, what's up? Hey, Justin. Glad you're here. Before I went on my trip, correct me if I'm wrong, you had another pile of postcards you wanted to sell me. Is that correct? Does my memory serve me correct? If so, tell me how much you want so I can send you the money and you can send me the postcards. All right, we're going to put everything out. And then we're going to do the unboxing. And then we'll see if I want to ship the other stuff today. Otherwise, it can get pushed to tomorrow. No big deal. You haven't cherry picked them yet? Okay, well, let me know when you're done. Yeah, Kim, I'm overdue on a postcard video, what sold video. I'm hopefully gonna have time to do that today. I may do it tomorrow, or I may just skip over. I agree with the burning of the Niagara Falls postcards for the most part, with one exception, and that's the shredded wheat advertisement. Those should go in the shredders. All right, put this out and be right back. Excuse me. Oh, we missed one. Okay, so this is box 1 of 4. I just I'll keep those like drag. Okay. I mean, I've sold some Niagara Falls. And I'm being somewhat facetious, but let's see here. I've sold actually, and let's find out. Item title, the last 90 days. Zero Niagara Falls postcards in the last 90 days. How many do I have listed? Oh, this is not my store. No wonder. I need to go back into the other store. No wonder there's 0 sold. The other store doesn't sell postcards. Come on. In the last 90 days, I sold a large letter Niagara Falls for $3.95. No, less than that because it was on sale. So like probably $2.50 is my only one in the last 90 days. And active, let's find out how many. It's probably a lot. I know I've got a whole section full of them. Yeah, I know. I've got some of them listed, Justin. Hey, you can come over here. I know I've sold more than just that one, but it must have been more than 90 days ago. Let's see here. What are you doing? I have 22 listed. So what is that? 5% sell through over 90 days. I did sell some on HIP though. I know that. Let's find out. HIP. I sold somebody bought a bunch of them on HIP actually. Orders. Hi, Buster. Please don't bite my elbow. Hey. What? Oh, okay. Here they are. They bought two for $3 a piece. And then, yeah, so 3 postcards in 90 days for Niagara Falls out of a possible 25. So, yeah, I mean, you know, they're okay. They're just not the best. All right, we're going to open this box. You want to help? So this is just the media, which I sent separately. A lot of it is stuff that is from estate sale, some from the flea market, some from I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. So I grabbed some VHS. I got Return of the Jedi. This is a good one. This is the 1990 pre-George Lucas messing with the franchise. I don't know if this one, I haven't comped this, we'll find out. But Space Camp, anyone seen this movie? Definitely when I was a little kid, it was one of my favorite. I don't know if it's worth anything. Let's find out. I'll throw up comping on the screen here. We'll do it like, oops, that. Probably not a lot of money. Let's see if any sells. The VHS were all like 25 cents a piece, so it sells. That's good. I mean, look, there's a good number of, it's good sell through. So that ain't nothing. Got Mr. Bill Saturday Night Live on VHS sealed. Boom. Got the Philadelphia Experiment with I think it's Matthew Modine in that one. I was sort of just grabbing, you know, stuff that maybe had potential. If some of it goes to Goodwill, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, when I'm 25 cents all in on these, I'm not too worried about it. This one I picked up basically because of Miss Taffy, but it was the Star Trek 4 special home video version, VHS. Got Sealed, The Mummy with Brendan Fraser. Oh my gosh, you guys, perfect timing. Guess what just showed up? So this is just, now we're just going to have an unboxing video. Picked up some of these like pamphlets. This is the Wild Mountain Flowers of Colorado. This is from like 1970 something, 67. I always do pretty well with these kind of things. This is a religious one. The Dominican Nuns pamphlet from 1960 something as well. And the Altar Guild Manual for the Diocese of Dallas. I usually get like 10, 12 bucks a piece on those. If you've been watching the channel, you know that. This one I picked up. It's ratty. It's got some, like, obviously problems with the dust cover. I may just remove it, but it is autographed by the author from 1958. What is Right with the World. It's got some marks and stuff, but you know, it's definitely sort of like a little bit Christian bent to it, but still. Yep. Yep, thank you. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Hey, next time. Hey, man. Next time you can just go through the alley. Oh, whatever. You didn't hear me. All right, so we're going to get through this box. It's going to be a little teaser, and then I'm going to end the video. I need to eat, and then I'll come back here in a little bit. We'll do unboxing. That dude, I have not... sometimes I have guests. Usually it's Cameron. But if anybody ever wants to come on, they can do that. Here's another little pamphlet, Foothills to Mount Evans. I got the Dr. Zhivago 1958 first U.S. edition. Bought this at a thrift shop for $4.99, but it was 50% off. Picked this up also. This is going to the African American Mobile History Museum. That book was printed in 1978. They were still making Little Black Sambo in 1978. Just saying. Picked up sealed DVD, Hitchhiker's Guide. Popeye, give me a date. I'll promote the heck out of it, and we can talk about whatever you would love to talk about. I would love that. That's awesome. We have Hitty by Rachel Field. I've actually sold this book before, which is why I got it. It is really nice printing of it. This is Hitty, her first 100 years. It's got some nice lithographs in here. 1937. This is like the 20th printing of it, but that doesn't usually matter. Sci-fi book. Phoenix Without Ashes by Edward Bryant and Harlan Ellison, two pretty well-known sci-fi writers. Got just a recorded, maybe it's got some commercials on it, I don't know, Northern Exposure. Remember that show? It was actually filmed in Washington. And then check out this awesome void fill that I used. They're like bed pads. And then this all came from, we'll get to that in a second. I got these 4 bridge books. I've done pretty well with bridge books. And this is a series by, I forget, American Bridge Teachers Association. So it's got like slam bidding later in the auction, week 2 bids, blah, blah, blah. All good. This is a introduction to the Aaron Carter Museum from 1960 something, I want to say. So it's like a museum guide. These things always have done well for me. This one's from 1982. And then this, I think, is my favorite of the thrift store pickups. I got it for 50% off, $3.99. So it cost me $2, but it is first print of Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret by Judy Blume. It has obviously the Ex Libris in there, and it's missing its dust cover. It's not huge money, but it's like probably $20. And it's a good sell through. And then set that aside. Finally, in this this is a VHS like special edition of Gone with the Wind with a bunch of like stuff in there. Fully restored from original negative, blah, blah, blah. 7 minutes of highlights. Like, it's actually got decent sell-through, and it cost me 50% off, $5.99. So I figured, why not? I was kind of on a VHS binge anyways. And then finally, picked up, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 laser discs. And I got this in a bundle deal. So I paid $100 for this and a bunch of PS1 games, which we'll do later. See you, Mark. So what do we get? We got Joe's Apartment, Altered States, which I actually just sold this, Fiddler on the Roof, Patrick Swayze in Next of Kin, Jerry Springer, Ringmaster. So these mostly are pretty are lesser known titles for the most part. And this one, this is remember this one with Winona, Alien Resurrection, Q&A, Brady Bunch movie. This one, this will sell easy. Arachnophobia. This one will probably cover the cost of all the other ones. Speed, Cape Fear, Jurassic Park, special widescreen, letterbox edition. That's like an easy $20 bill. Yes. And then finally, Under Siege. So, you know, this pile, they were asking $5 a piece, and I got them down to $30 as a bundle. So I paid a little less than $3 a piece, and then I further bundled with him, and we got even lower. So not too shabby, right, Buster? So there's the media. I feel like I did pretty good there. The whole trip in Colorado, sourcing, I spent around $400. I have to go back and add it all up. So, but I'll go live a little bit later after I eat and recaffeinate, and then we'll look at the other stuff. There's some really cool, funky, weird stuff. So, thank you all very much, and I will be back, probably call it an hour, maybe sooner. So, we'll catch you on the flip-flop. Actually, that's not true, because that would be tomorrow, I think. Can the flip-flop be later today? Or the flip side? Could that also be later today? Or does the flip actually refer to like the flip of the calendar, so you're on the flip side? I don't know. All right, kids. Thanks so much. See you later.